we have seen award shows with these activists who have come up and they wear their buttons and their pins and they say "be nice" or "ice out" or whatever it may be, right? And we all point out the hypocrisy associated with all this. And we know that they're preaching from their ivory towers. But who would have thought that Jamie Kennedy would be kind of a voice of reason when it comes to all this stuff? Jamie Kennedy was on a show with Ozzy Osbourne's kid, Jack Osbourne, recently, a podcast talking about this, and actually said some pretty based things when it comes to this, one which I wanted to share. So let's see what he had to say about the whole Hollywood ICE situation.
People are protesting ICE, okay? And I understand the situation it's a crazy situation.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have actors from the red carpet of an award show on there saying, all of this stuff about we're under a fascist regime, we're an authoritarianism, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, you're literally guarded by like the most top, like it's insanity. You can't say you're under authoritarian rule when you're literally being authoritarian. I see all these people from Brentwood and they're now in Sundance.
I love Brentwood.
And they're like, oh, this and this and this and this. I'm like, you're in Sundance.
You know why?
If you care, you wouldn't be in Sundance.
No.
Get on the front lines. It's a very wild situation. I get it. There's a lot of crazy things happening. But if you're protesting the people that are trying to, in theory, they're basically just trying to get rid of the criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a perfect system? No. But I'm not there. But basically, let's adhere to the laws of what, we have, right?
Yeah.
Get rid of criminals. There was an actor today. I don't want to
Nope, hold on. Sorry. Let's continue here.
say his name. I don't want to. No, I'm not trying to
Okay.
get the beef yet. I just wanted.
He's not getting into the beef.
I just wanted to smack him.
Yeah.
It's like.
Did you see the poll that
Shut the up.
I think he's saying what everybody is thinking. Like most of society feels this way. Just goes back to the Ricky Gervais. Just get your little award, thank your God, and get off the stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Akko, Jamie Kennedy, thoughts on what he's saying here?
I mean, I kind of agree with him, and my personal thought process is on the whole ICE stuff. As somebody who's not really on either side, I think the problem that we have is we've let a rot build over the past couple of decades, and it's not really nice to have things escalate to the way they are. But how do you fix a problem without, it's like doctors are going to tell you if you let something get too bad, you have to treat it with something that hurts more than it's not. So I don't know. I pretty much agree with him. It's funny.
Just a reminder, someone breaks into your home. What usually happens? You go to jail, right? What we're doing is we're giving them a free flight home. There's your authoritarian fascist regime. The evil dictator. He's giving you a flight home, or he's saying you can use your app. I think you get you can just take $2,500. You can sign up in the app, $2,500, and go home. And then then you can get approved legally to come back if you do the app. So if you volunteer it,
successful.
I don't know how much this is a crazy fascist.
Yeah, Mally, Jamie Kennedy's thoughts here. I'd love to hear. I think this is obviously. He's laying it out very basic. This is not something that is going to be pretty, but when you have millions of people here who should not be here after essentially having an open border for the past 4 years, things will get messy. Mistakes will be made, but that's just the way it has to be. I go back to this. I mentioned this yesterday. This guy in the UK who's running this Reform UK party or whatever it is, whichever Regain or whatever it's called. He's like, look, it's not going to be pretty what we need to do to get things back. And that's what you're seeing here. Mally, your thoughts?
No, I think that that's absolutely right. And the fact that this isn't like a completely agreed upon decision is wild to me. Like, it really just shows that there's one side of the aisle who will just oppose whatever the other side says without actual critical thinking involved. Because I reply to every single person who wants to say things like that, like ice out and all these things. It's like, go to any other country in the world, and try to overstay your welcome there. They will treat you the exact same, in fact, worse. They'll treat you worse because, just as Phoenix pointed out, they had a way to go with benefits. They had a way to go peacefully. They had a way to go reasonably. Like, hey, even though you're blatantly breaking the law here by being illegal, we're going to give you an opportunity to leave with money and get everything settled on your end totally fine. And then once you figure it out, you can come back. We just want you to do it the right way. And they went, no, that's racist. No, that's what. And it's I actually can't wrap my brain around it because it's that crazy of an idea. It seems very reasonable to say, maintain your borders, keep criminals out. Everybody should want that. That should be a bipartisan decision.
People always go back to this idea that, well, some people have families here. And my response to that is, sorry.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, come over
Like,
here then.
Anybody that's advocating for the ability for illegals to stay is against all of the people who waited years and did it right through the right pathways and the right systems. I have seen so many videos of people being like, there was this one I just saw recently that really was like sweet. The wife was recording. She walked up to her husband, hey, check your status. And he's like, no, like, don't mess with me. And she's like, no, seriously, check it. And he had been approved. He had gotten his green card and everything. And he was in tears. He had worked so hard. He had waited years for that to be the right thing. He is a contributing member of society and clearly a good person. You are gypping those people out of all of the hard work and the patience that they had to be here the correct way because you just feel entitled to it. That's asinine to me. No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's more here from this podcast, and kind of look at how Jack Osborne kind of struggles with this. You can tell he doesn't want to say anything that's going to get him canceled. You can very much tell that from this situation. But let's go and see how Jamie Kennedy just lays it out so perfectly for this guy.
The ICE thing is it's always going to be a hot button subject no matter what.
It's really simple though. Do you believe that there were millions of people that came into this country illegally?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you believe that within that there's a lot of criminals?
absolutely.
Do you believe that what ICE is doing, there's a lot of deportating of a lot of bad criminals?
Yeah,
Do you believe that that's not getting the press?
100%.
Okay. So do you believe that if you just let people do their job, we would still probably not have 2 deaths?
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think his response there at the end, he's like, so what do you want? Like, I just laid it out for you. So how do you think this is going to get any better right here?
Mm-hmm.
Based Jamie Kennedy here. Maybe get him on the show. I think that'd be pretty fun to have Jamie Kennedy on the show to kind of talk about this. He just lays it out so. Here's the thing: he can ask that question to other people, and Jack Osborne's like, well, yeah, because Jack Osborne is being somewhat sensible right there. But he can ask that to anybody on that red carpet, and they would be like, no, there were not illegal people because there's no one who came in. It's illegal on stolen land. And they throw out that nonsense and all that. Mally, is it like it's pretty Looney Tunes out there in SoCal?
100%. Yeah, 100%. It's crazy.
What how? Why? Is this taught in school? Like, is this just a brain rot thing? Like, I don't
Funny you say that. There have been schools that are organizing protests and allowing their students out on behalf of this bullshit. So yeah, it's probably being indoctrinatingly taught in school. Yes. Thank God I'm already out of school. I would have been an absolute riot if I was still there. Oh, I would have been stirring up all kinds of shit.
Glad I was homeschooled.
Oh, you were homeschooled, Akko?
I was.
I'm noticing a trend here, a legitimate trend. We have folks who are homeschooled on our show, and they're all pretty based, you know?
Most of them.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Well, give it up for Jamie Kennedy. Let's go. Love to see that. Obey your digital overlords. Watch this video right here that YouTube suggested for you.